Organiwax, our medium hold matte finish product. Here is my current hair length. It's crazy. It's like a bird's nest. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'll give you guys a couple seconds here, or like a minute or so, before I get started. Yeah, you can just see how wild my hair, how wavy and coarse, and how big my hair is, right? Big old hair. Got that big hair. Definitely like what, four plus inches? I should get a ruler real fast and just measure it. Matter of fact, yeah, let me go ahead and grab a ruler real quick. Give me 1 second here. All right, we got a ruler. Ready? I got a ruler. Let's go ahead and measure. All right, ready? Let's see. What do we got? Let's measure my hair by the fringe. If I can grasp this properly. Let's see. This is one giant. We're gonna go here. Let's grab it up like this. Or let's maybe put it down instead. Let's put it down instead. What is that? It's right around 3 inches. Huh. Okay, so it's more like 3 inches. Guess I'm not good at math. Like a unicorn. So it's more like 3 inches. 3 inches looks kind of pretty big. Huh, okay. No, right here, look. It's like 3.5. Yeah, this strand of hair, maybe a tiny bit more than 3 inches. So we're a little bit over 3 inches of hair right now. I did not realize 3 inches was that big. I thought my hair was a lot longer than that, but all right, 3 inches. So cool, that's good to know. A little bit more than 3 inches currently. So today what I'm gonna be doing is styling my hair using our brand new product by Kovras. Same thing, 6 ingredients, all natural, really high quality, handmade here in the United States, here in Florida, all by myself, right? My brand new company. I'm bringing health back to our scalp and our hair. So Organiwax, our medium hold matte finish. This is the jar, as you guys can see, right? It's got the gradient, like pearl white color to the dark color in the back. That's how you know it's the medium, because the label gradually goes from the white to the dark, and then the high hold is the pure light color, while our low hold is the pure dark color. That's how you differentiate. So if you were to get all three, for example, this is how you would know which one is which, because the labels are different. So today I'm actually going to be pulling the product from our samples. So for anybody that purchases today, before I even get started styling my hair, for anybody that purchases today a jar, and I'm only going to do organic clay. For anybody that purchases a jar of organic clay, which is our high hold matte finish, if anybody purchases a jar of organic clay, right, you will get a sample size, a ½ ounce sample size, which each of these would cost like $7. So that's $14 worth of samples for organic cream and Organiwax. All right, so it's $14 completely for free. All you have to do is order yourself a jar of organic clay, and this is only going to be for the duration of today's live stream. So if anybody wants to jump in and grab yourself a jar of organic clay today during this live until like 3 p.m. Eastern time, so like 50 minutes from now, by the time I'm done with this live stream, that's the only amount of time that you will have to get the samples, the 2 samples with your jar of organic clay. All right, so it's $14 worth of product for completely for free, just because you're here as like a special promotion during the live stream. So it's important that you purchase it during the live. Otherwise, you won't get the samples. So I have to make that very clear so that we're all on the same page. So let's go ahead and get started. If you have any questions, again, you get the 2 samples with your jar of organic clay. So let's go ahead and get started here. I have Organiwax right here. So I didn't fill this jar. This jar is still empty, but I have all the other ones, you know, filled out. I filled a handful of them, so there's a bunch. So we're in stock if you guys want to order, but I have it right here. But I'm gonna be pulling it, because that jar is empty, from this sample half-ounce tin that I have here. This is where I'm gonna be pulling the product from, and I already pulled out a little bit yesterday just to make sure that it was ready. So yeah, we are ready to go and pull out this sample to start styling my hair. There we go. And just so you guys can kind of see how wild my hair looks, right? Super curly, super dense, super thick, very wavy, very coarse, just kind of all over the place. And today I'm just going to do what I can with the medium hold product to style. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let me show you guys how to style using a natural product and just the capabilities of what you can do. And it's not very difficult to style your hair. It's literally the same thing as styling with normal products, but you have to be a little bit more delicate when emulsifying because the products are natural and are affected by too much heat or too much temperature change. So as long as you're, you know, chilling with the emulsification, you're good. So here we are. My hair is about a little over 3 inches on top. I'm gonna put it all over my head and then do a little style. Let's see what I can do, because I can already tell just by looking at how my hair is forming that these curls right here in the front are gonna give me a problem. So I don't know how I'm gonna end up styling today's my hair today, but we'll see what I can manage and try to make the most out of it. But we're gonna stick with the medium hold today. So again, let's get started. This is Organiwax. That is what today's live stream is about. We're doing Organiwax, our medium hold matte finish. 6 ingredients, that's it. High quality, really good ingredients. Everything is listed on my website, Kovras.com. So let's go ahead, let's open up the tin. Let's go ahead and get started. Now again, usually when I style my hair, I do a 3-step styling process, right? And I'm gonna show you guys exactly how, in today's live stream, how I style my hair using my own product, okay? This is the best and easiest way to do it. So this is what it looks like when you open the tin. This is what the product looks like. Honestly, all 3 of my products look exactly like this. They're made with the same ingredients, just a tweaked formula. And product smells very, very good. Rosemary essential oil, great for your scalp, improves circulation to your scalp, promotes hair growth, slows down hair loss, slows down hair graying, and has actually a 1-to-1 ratio in comparison to minoxidil in hair growth. So rosemary oil, not only does it smell amazing, but it's fantastic for your hair. So let's go ahead, let's grab a little pea-sized amount of product here. Let's do a little scoop action. There we go. Nice and easy, a little pea-sized amount. I'll show YouTube right here. YouTube, here you go. TikTok, here you go. Instagram, here you go. A little pea-sized amount of product, right? Now what I like to do a little streak. Let me try and get it on all 3 cameras here. Do a little streak on my palm, just put it right there at the top. And then I grab it from the top part and I streak it down, right? And that's what Organiwax looks like when you do the initial pull. It's nice and creamy, nice and soft, and it feels really good. So let's go ahead and do another one. It's got a very light, kind of sandy-like feel. Feels very nice. You don't need to over emulsify this one. It's a little bit easier to work with because of it's less of a hold than organic clay. So you don't need to emulsify it as much. And we can just put it into both of our hands once we're good. Right? Don't want to make the product hotter than what it needs to be. because you want it to work right away. So we're good to go. That's all you need to do. Notice how I barely did anything, right? It was already pretty much emulsified. All I needed to do was just spread it into my hands. Okay, nice and easy. Now this is step number 1 out of a 3-step process that I like to do when I style my hair. So the first step is just mess up my hair completely, but making sure I try to get as deep into my hair as I can, going in every single direction, front to back, side to side, right? Doing the back, doing the sides, everything, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go front to back, back to front, side to side, right? And notice how I'm getting my fingers into my hair and pulling upward, right? I'm trying to get everything going on, okay? Get the sides, get the back. You don't want to miss anything. This is like the layer. The first layer just sets the foundation for the entire hairstyle. All right, you can already see my hair is already starting to look and have a little bit more definition to it, which is great. Now we'll go back. We'll do step number 2. Take another pea-sized amount of product. Ready? Let's get it on all 3 cameras. Let's grab another pea-sized amount of product. Good. And that pool is super, super smooth. Right? Again, it's a clay, so it's all natural. All 3 of my products are clays, so they're going to be a little on the thicker side. So they're not water-based, right? They're not like water, so it's just like droopy, right? They're going to have some like thickness to them, but they're still really soft, okay? Really easy to pull, very easy to work with, okay? And they smell fantastic. So let's go ahead, do step number 2, número 2. Same thing, put it at the top, push it in, drag it down, all right? Nice and simple, just like that. Okay, very easy to do, very simple. Got it? Easy enough. Now we'll mix, 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 mix. Not a whole lot. See how light see how I'm barely putting any pressure on my hand? Barely any pressure. Just very light emulsifying. Right? Looks good, nice and creamy. Now I can just put it onto both of my hands. Ready? Making sure I'm doing my best to keep the temperature of the actual product as close to room temp, right? Because if I were to sit here and rub and rub and rub and rub and rub, I'm making the product hotter and hotter and hotter, ultimately weakening the hold. Because it is a natural product, it is affected by heat and like cold and temperature. So you need to be mindful of that. Which with synthetic products that are made with fake ingredients, you don't need to worry about that. But that's also part of the reason why you're ruining your hair with those fake products, fake damaging ingredients. Okay, we're good. Ready? We're in our hands. We're ready to go. Now, the second step, the second application that I like to do is push my hair in the opposite direction that I usually like to style my hair in. So usually I like to go from this side up and over to this side, but for the second step, I'm gonna push it in the opposite side first, and this should help me get a little bit more volume when I do the third step, which is push it back in the actual direction that I like to style it. So let's go ahead and start to push the hair in this direction. Now, because my hair was giving me some issues earlier, I might end up finishing the actual style on this side instead. And you can tell like right now, it's already styling way better on this side. So I might end up keeping it on this side, but let's see what it looks like when I push it over to the other side first, before I make a final decision. And so you can already tell, we've got some volume, we've got some lift, we've got some life, right? We've got some vibrancy. The color of my hair is starting to be a little bit more pronounced, right? And we still have that nice matte finish, okay? And again, this is a medium hold product, so it's not going to be as powerful or as firm of a hold than the organic clay, which is a high hold matte finish. Okay, so this one's the medium hold. Let's put a little bit of the rest on the sides and the back. Let's put the rest on the sides and the back right here. Show you guys the back view. All right. Looks cool, looks good. Now, let's go ahead and finish it off. So we'll do one last pea-sized amount of product. Again, this is Organiwax, our medium hold. Right? This isn't organic clay, this is Organiwax, our medium hold product. So, last step, step number 3. Okay, go in again, make sure all cameras can see. Another pea-sized amount of product. Just like that, okay? Simple, very, very simple. Okay, you guys see that? You guys see that? All right, cool. And again, if all the questions that you guys are asking, I'll make sure I get to them at the end when I finish. So I've put this down. Let's put the lid on as well. Let's not close it all the way, just a little bit, because I might, you never know. Go ahead, grab our pea-sized amount. You guys can see that. Put it right here on my palm, on the top. And then with my index finger, do a nice streak going down. All right? Very simple. Very simple. We all know what a hairstyling product should look like. And again, this is all natural, only 6 ingredients. This doesn't have 20, 30, 40, 50 ingredients like most of our hairstyling products have nowadays. This is only 6 high quality ingredients that nourish your hair all day long while giving you a beautiful style at the same time. All right, so there you go. Nice and creamy. Let me try to get the light in it so you can see that as well. Nice and creamy. See how easy it was to emulsify? Literally takes no more than like 5 seconds. Then we can put it into both hands, just like this. Nice and nice, lemon ice. Cool, into both hands. Now what I'll do is I'll try to push my hair. Like you can just see how my hair is like doing these weird curls in different directions. Sometimes my hair does that, especially when my hair gets longer and it becomes a real pain in the butt to style, because some hairs want to go like this and it's just like weird. So I'm gonna do my best to style it this way. If not, I'll have to push it back over this way and finish it that way. So let's go ahead and push it over to this side. Let's grab it like that. And so far, it's looking decent. Yeah. Okay. I thought it might have given me an issue, but so far it looks pretty good. All right. Nice and nice. Lemon ice. And look at all that volume. Right? Remember, this is a medium hold. This is a medium hold product, right? So it's a lot lighter than my organic clay or high hold. And notice how the volume just looks crazy right now. That's because I did the second step, which is push it in the other direction first before I pushed it into the direction that I actually want to keep it in. So really awesome hairstyling tips for anyone that wants more volume with your hairstyle. This is a great way to get that. All right, and if I wanted to stop right here, if I wanted a massively voluminous hairstyle, I could literally just stop right here. Right? I look like Johnny Bravo. But it's just like a cool hairstyling tip that many people don't use. And I feel like if people understood this simple trick, you don't need hair dryers. A lot of people it would just be easier to use the product in your hair to style it. You wouldn't need to use all the weird like irons and hair dryers and whatever you use to style your hair. It's really easy to get volume if you want it, right? But it takes someone with some knowledge to pass it along before you can understand. So let's go ahead, let's mix up the back here. Let's push it down. Let's get this back part going a little bit better here. Let's get this going here. I got mega volume. Call me Johnny Bravo. Hoo ha hoo. They call me Johnny Bravo. That's hilarious. This is like a massive pompadour. Yo, that's crazy. My girlfriend would have a field day right now. She'd have a field day if she saw me looking like this. That's so funny. That's so good. All right. I guess I didn't need to push it back in the other direction. All right, ready? Let me just tighten this up a little bit, and I'll show you guys a little 360. That's funny. Yeah, she'd have a field day with this. And then you know what I'll try and do? I'll try and do like some like weird, I don't know, like Superman type of hairstyle. Let's see what I can play around with it and do. Let's leave it like that. That should be fine. Okay, ready? And then I forgot the excess. The excess goes on the sides and the back. Excess goes on the sides and back so that it's easier when you clean your hands. All right, nice and nice. Cool, cool. Nothing here. Now let me do a little 360 for you guys. I'll try and get all three at the same time. Okay, hopefully the cameras are picking this up well. Yeah, the lighting's all whack on YouTube. Look at that. Okay. Super volume. Look like Johnny Bravo. All right. I have no idea what the sides and back look like because I didn't put my mirror out. But hopefully it looks okay. Hopefully I touched the spots correctly, even though I can't see them. All right. Do a little twist action so you guys can see. Let's do the right side. Yeah, they call me Johnny Bravo. What's up with it? Cool. All right. There it is. And that is how I style my hair using Organiwax. And again, my hair is currently around 3.3 inches and a quarter. I'd say like 3.25 inches, give or take, on top. So it's about 3 inches and a quarter on top. Just to kind of give you guys an idea of what you can do if your hair is also about the same exact hair length, right? And you can see how even the colors, like the brownish gold of my hair, like that color starts to like pop a little bit. But we still have a matte finish. There's no shine in the product. It just makes your hair like feel and look a bit more vibrant, right? It's a natural matte finish. And yeah, the medium hold. This is it. This is the medium hold product, Organiwax. Okay, not organic clay, Organiwax, our medium hold. And you know it's the medium hold because it has the gradient label, right? It's got the gradient label from white to dark. Now, let me go ahead and maybe I can have some fun with this and see if I can do some sort of like Superman curl type thing. I don't know. We'll see. What do you guys think? What could I do to make this like look cool or unique or something like that? I don't know. Can I make it like a textured poofy thing? I don't know. What can I do? Push this down maybe on the side. Do one of these. Do one of these guys. All right. Let's see what we're working with here. Do a little messy guy. Throw this in the front like Superman. They call me Clark. All right. Maybe I'll mess up the sides a little bit so it's not as clean. Mess it up a little bit. Do a little messy guy up here. All right. Yeah, what do you know? What do you know about that? Or what doesn't he have one in the front? Something like that? He's got like one in the front. I don't know. How does this work? I don't know. How does this work? Maybe like that? I'll go like that. Is it like that? Or is it the other way? I gotta flip it around? I don't think my hair wants to do that. I'll keep the corner guy. The corner guy's eye. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. Cool. Yeah, we messed it up, made it a little bit messy. And then you know what I can do? I can fluff out the back because the back's got some length. So I can fluff out the back a little bit. right? How's that? I messed it up on purpose. But, you know, this could be like a messy style. I don't know if anybody's into like the messy looks. But this could be like a messy look if you're going for something like that. Yeah, I mean the hairstyling product works and it's very versatile. So you know, if you have the right haircut, you can probably make anything really work, right? As long as you have like the correct haircut, the correct length to do what you're trying to do, right? But something like that, right, looks pretty cool if you're going for that edgy, messy look. Cool. Yeah, and it looks solid. And there's like the top view. All right. Looks good. Cool. Let me go ahead and just wash my hands a little bit. I think that looked cool in the back, right? What do you think? Let's wash my hands. So washing your hands are very simple, especially because it's a medium hold, right? The lower you go in the hold, from high to medium to low, the easier it is to actually clean out of your hands, right? That's probably obvious. So let's turn on the water. Let's grab some soap. I have a little, I'm almost out of my bar soap. My bar soap's pretty low. So just a little bit of soap right here. Right? Nice and easy, a little bit of soap action. And then scrub-a-dub-dub. Scrub-a-dub-dub. And then, you know, any questions that you guys have, feel free to throw them in the chat right now as I'm washing my hands real quick. And I'll do my best to answer everybody's questions. Okay, let's clean it off. Just get some of these hairs out of the sink. All right. Okay, got my little towel. And then we're good to go. Hands feel nice and nice with no product, right? Feel very good, feel very clean. There's no product left in my hands, right? Nice and clean. Got a little wet on the back, but. Cool. All right. So what's going on, everyone? What type of questions do we have? Again, I was just styling with Organiwax. All right, our medium hold. This literally is a brand new product that I just created. Same thing with organic cream. We actually sold our first organic cream a few days ago, which was great. Just literally just launched it like a couple days ago. But now we are available for both. Okay, organic cream, organic wax are completely available. And for today and today only during this live stream, if you guys purchase a jar of organic clay, which is our high hold matte finish product, right? Here's what it looks like inside. Obviously I use this for like my photos, but if you get yourself a jar of organic clay, I will also be giving you the sample size half-ounce tins, okay? Which would be, if I were to price them, $7 each. So this is $14 worth of our low hold and medium hold combined. So $7 each. You're getting both of them completely for free with your order of organic clay. So you just have to get one jar, literally. It's a live stream only promotion that I'm running right now that'll probably end in like the next 20 minutes or so. So if you, all you have to do is just get yourself one jar of organic clay, and I will also be shipping you a sample of both organic cream and organic wax, low hold and medium hold. So just wanted to throw that in real quick before I answered you guys' questions. And again, everything that you guys have been seeing, all of our products are on our website, kovras.com, kouras.com. For TikTok and Instagram, it's the link in the bio. For YouTube, it's the link in the description. And then again, I can show it to you real quick here on my iPad. This is what the website looks like. I got a little bit of water on there. So this is the home page right here. Got the product ingredients, research articles, free of phthalates, parabens, sulfates, fragrance, petroleum, alcohol, PEG, gluten, dye, gums, cruelty-free, and then our 4 offers here: organic clay, organic cream, organic wax, and then our styling bundle, which is all 3 of them, which you guys can grab for 11% off for the bundle. Okay. And then we had, of course, testimonials down here as well from people who have used the product. Okay. And I have like 3 more 5-star reviews as well, which is great. But that's the website. If you guys want to check it out, let me go ahead and answer some of these questions. Oh, and we do ship internationally as well. So for anybody that doesn't live in the USA, we also ship internationally. Okay, let's go YouTube first here. We got Kelsey in the chat. Let's go, Kelsey. Yeah, how are you doing? Your hair looks good. Nice. Mo Kuba says, thanks, bro, for sharing. Of course. Much better. Bat Rob. Well, I am losing my hair, so YouTube recommended this live to me. It's just a salt in my wounds. I'm sorry, man. YouTube, what's going on? Why'd you do that to him? However, keep up the grind. Hope this product of yours succeeds. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that, Rob. We're doing our best, day by day, brother. Day by day. Right? Everything with, everything that's worth doing is never going to be easy. Let's see. Can you send me a sample? Yeah, if you want a sample, you have to get the jar. I don't have any offers for just purchasing samples or anything like that. But you can definitely check out a bunch of our videos to learn more about it. Check out our website, all the ingredients and whatnot. Works. It clearly works, right? And remember, guys, there's only 6 ingredients. So it works better than 99% of hairstyling products on the market. And it also helps with your hair's health as well, right? Promotes hair growth, slows down hair loss, slows down hair graying, is moisturizing, right? The hold literally lasts all day long for 24 hours. And there's literally a million other benefits that are listed on my website if you guys want to check them out. My job is just to be the most transparent business owner as I can. So everything that I tell you is literally on my website to look at for yourself. If you want to fact check me and just know for yourself what the benefits are for your hair. Because this is literally one of the only products in the world that I can find that are as beneficial and nourishing for your hair as it is a styler. So I'm really proud of what I've created. And of course, glory to God, because without God, I wouldn't have been able to create this. So I'm super pumped about it. I'm super glad that I have a bunch of you guys like Kelsey who have already ordered themselves a jar. So thank you guys so much, right? Thank you guys so much. Let me see, I had a couple of questions here. Let's check out TikTok first. Let's see, Lewis says buzz cut. Yeah, the buzz cut will come at some point, brother, man. The buzz cut will come at some point. Again, I'm growing my hair out currently because I want to do a 1930s inspired look. And I'm guessing because of my current hair length, I'm going to need at least another 2 inches of hair but in order to do the 1930s inspired look. I want to just get rid of the beard completely and just keep the mustache for the slick backed look, which I think is going to look really cool. But I need at least another few months to grow out my hair before I can do any type of buzz cut. And then what I would say is, for those of you guys that do prefer buzz cuts, anything under an inch of hair, organic cream is a perfect product for you, especially if you want to just keep your hair nourished all throughout the day and it has a low hold. So for those of us that have buzz cuts, right, you're not really going to be getting styles like this, obviously, right? But you can still nourish your hair and promote hair growth, right? 4 of the ingredients inside my products, there's only 6 in total, 4 of them promote hair growth, right? Scientifically proven, scientifically shown with the research data to promote hair growth. So if you have buzz cuts, organic cream is amazing to put in your hair as well. Same thing with beards, right? I've been putting on organic cream on my beard and my neck for the past couple of days, and it's been working really, really well, just keeping it moisturized and also, yeah, well, mainly keeping it moisturized because I got pretty dry skin around my face area, especially like my eyebrows in between here because of the seborrheic dermatitis. And organic cream has done a really good job of moisturizing, which is kind of cool because it's not really meant for that. Let's see. I think there was some other ones that I might have missed. Let's see. Let's see. If I missed them, I missed them. Let's go on Instagram here. I think there was a few. Sam says, yo, what's up, Sam? Don't know what that question means. Let's see. When did you get a haircut? Yeah, I cut my hair about a week and a half ago. So I'm probably going to be cutting my hair again this Wednesday. Yeah, usually every 2 weeks I cut my hair. And you know that I haven't cut my hair in a while because I have my beard relatively long. Joseph Galvez says, "Is it true we shouldn't shampoo our hair every day?" Um, I would say it depends how often you style your hair, and depending on like your day to day, like are you getting your hair massively dirty? Like I'd say it's very scenario based. Like if you get rained on, for example, every day, like you get rain in your hair from our chemtrail filled skies, then yeah, you probably want to shampoo your hair every day because that's disgusting, right? You don't want that acidic aluminum filled toxicity in your hair. So shampoo that out. But if you're like normal, you show up to work, it's sunny most of the days, I would literally just shampoo once or twice a week. Yeah, and then whenever days that you use like a hairstyling product, especially like a medium or a high hold, I would probably wash my hair on those days as well. So for me, for example, I like to style my hair probably like 4-ish days a week, 3, 4, 5 days a week, depending on the week. And usually I will wash my hair with shampoo on those days, right? Especially if it's a medium or high hold. Like today, I will be shampooing because I just use the medium hold. But for days where I use the low hold, some days I just won't wash my hair with shampoo. I'll just, shower, let the water, do my best to like, move it around, and then that's it. But yeah, I think it also depends on the type of shampoo. You really need to read the ingredients of your shampoos. You really do, right? The least amount of ingredients, the better. Just make sure there's no sulfates, parabens, phthalates, all that jazz, alcohols that are gonna dry out your hair. Yeah, massive preservatives like phenoxyethanol, things like that that could irritate. Yeah, you definitely want to watch out for that stuff. But I don't think shampooing every day is necessary, but there's times where you probably should, like if you get rained on all the time, or you work at like a dirty job and you need to wash your hair all the time because you have like mud or something. Let's see. David from Korea. Hey, I cut my hair watching your videos. Thanks. My man, let's go. All the way from Korea. That's what's up. Congrats, brother. Congrats. Um, Javi says you should bring back the buzz cut. Yeah, that's like everybody in the chat saying buzz cut. Don't worry, at some point it'll come back, right? At some point it will. Don't worry. We'll get there at some point. Joseph says you should come out with a natural shampoo. Um, I haven't put too much thought into it. Right now, I'm really focusing on the hair styling products, right? I really want to tackle the hair styling part of the industry as well, first. Because I think there are many other shampoos that are like okay and like natural, but I feel like the hair styling sector is where it's really lacking, right? Shampoos, condition. I mean, I think conditioners absolutely bogus at this point, especially if you have products like mine. I don't condition my hair. I haven't conditioned my hair in years, aside from the one time I did like a couple weeks ago, just to see what would happen with my girlfriend's conditioner. It was trash. I threw her entire conditioner in the trash. So now we just use my products, which keep my hair moisturized and locked in with the beeswax. So there's no need to condition, right? The shampoo just breaks apart the hold, and yeah, there's no residue. Feels very very clean when you shampoo with when you shampoo my products out. But I think conditioner is like complete. I don't know. I haven't used conditioner forever, and I think my hair looks pretty darn healthy, right? And I think now it's probably a time to maybe style my hair a little bit different, so you guys can see what I'm saying. All right, ready? Let's maybe not do the Johnny Bravo as much. Let's just do like a more simple, put together hairstyle. Ready? Let's do something like that. Boom. All right, nice and easy. Let's put it back to where it usually has been. Drinks 2024 Argentina. My man's from Argentina. Let's go. I love your videos. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know what I'm working on, or what I want to work on next, aside from just the hair styling products, is some sort of hair growth spray or a tonic or something like that would be amazing for people that have like maybe balding, and just want a more natural alternative to, let's say, like minoxidil. That's something that I have been thinking about looking into as well. But again, you know, my focus right now is 100% on just my hair styling products, right? Hair styling products are, I think, underrated in a sense that people are too used to buying synthetic ones, especially because they're spending over $20 for the stuff anyway, and you're literally just damaging your hair at the same time. Like, what good is having a hairstyling product if you're just gonna damage your hair anyway? Right? Wouldn't you just prefer to have a product that actually is good for your hair and your scalp? It just makes more sense that way, right? So that's why I have my products. You know, I'm just trying to educate the world, right? to consider looking into my products, because the current ones on the market are just not good for you, right? Big hair, big brands. I don't want to name names, but you guys know who I'm talking about. They just don't care. They just don't care about our hair health, right? They don't care if they put toxic ingredients in our hair products. They don't care if there's like 5 different alcohols. They don't care if there's petroleum. They don't care if there's gums. They don't care if there's propylene glycol or phenoxyethanol. They don't care if there's 50, 40, 30 ingredients. They really don't, right? These companies, you know what they do? I'll tell you exactly what they do. They have a manufacturing company that can create the products, put them in the jars, box them, and ship them all for you as the owner. And then, you know, they don't care what the ingredients are. They just do their best in the background to create the most beautiful looking product, even though it's still packaged in plastic, which is just completely ghetto, right? It's 2025 and we're trying to sell products for 25, 30 bucks in plastic. That's a joke. You know, microplastics are real, and I don't want microplastics inside my product. Stephen Sweeney, what's up, bro? How's it going? Thanks for joining the live. But yeah, there's a lot that I have to do, and so far I'm really happy with the. You know, we've sold a lot of products so far, and you know, day by day it's picking up, and I think you know, people are starting to slowly but surely understand what it is that I'm trying to do and create, and you know, slowly but surely, day by day, right? We should have organic cream and Organiwax also on Amazon, hopefully by this week, I'm hoping. I just finished doing like the listings, but of course, you know, Amazon, they always give me a hard time, right? Organic clay is live on Amazon. For those of you guys that like to shop Amazon, we're live on Amazon with organic clay, or high hold, but I'm still working on getting the medium and low hold on Amazon as well. And then the styling bundle will also be on Amazon too, but hopefully this week it'll be live. But Amazon's such a pain in the butt to work with. They're very, I don't know the correct words to use, but they're very difficult. Working with Amazon, it's very difficult. And for no reason too, given that they're like the biggest company in the world, right? It just doesn't make sense. So yeah, otherwise we're on our website, Kouras. All four offers, all three products plus the styling bundle is live on our website right now, kovras.com, right? Kovras.com. And yeah, for those of you guys that are tuning in live right now, if you purchase a jar of organic clay right now during the live, within the next like 10 minutes, give or take, you will also get with your jar 2 samples, right? $7 each is each half-ounce sample in these black metal tins. They're aluminum tins. With your jar of organic clay, I will give you an organic cream and an Organiwax sample, right? $14 completely free product. All you have to do is get yourself 1 jar of organic clay and you will get both samples, right? Our low hold here and our medium hold here. You'll get both samples. So that's a special live stream only promotion that I'm running. Literally, the second I stop this stream, if there's no orders in for organic clay, then nobody gets the sample. So usually I only do this every so often, like random promotions here and there that are only during the live. So it's supposed to be an incentive to get people to join in on the live, to build a nice community. And yeah, that's where you'll get the discounts during the live. Sometimes I do like 30% off. Sometimes I do, buy one, get one type of thing. Sometimes I'll do samples. Now that I have samples, I can give away these. Just random promotions that I'll think of every so often during the live only, right? Live exclusive promotions. Cool. Let's see. Any other questions here? Let's see. Amanda, I don't know what type of question that is. I don't know what you're asking. But yeah, we're good. We are good. Let me just fix this real quick. Cool. I hope, can you guys see this properly? Let me try to like reposition. This is like the, oh, you know what? That looks a tiny bit better, no? How's that look? Let's do a little 360 guy going like this. How's that look? Does that look any cooler? Hopefully the lighting, I'm just trying to make sure that the lighting's a little bit different. Yeah. So that is our medium hold Organiwax, which we just launched literally a couple days ago. Oh, Polish. Do you mean, do I ship to Poland? Yeah, let me check. Let me pull it up on our checkout here on the iPad. Do we ship to Poland? Let's put Organiwax in the cart. Let's go Organiwax. Let's add the cart. Let's go checkout. There we go. Okay. Checkout country. Let's do, you said Poland, Portugal, Poland, right here. There it is. So yeah, if you live in Poland, we 100% ship to you as well. All right. And we pretty much we ship to a lot of countries, as you can see. Hey, ready? Let me try to do a little scroll action here for you guys. We ship to many, many countries, right? I don't just keep my business here in America. I do my best to get to as many countries as possible, right? Australia, Argentina, right? I saw Argentina in the chat here. So we do ship to Argentina as well. Austria, Bahamas, Belgium, Bolivia, Brazil, Cameroon, Canada. I had a customer purchase from Canada probably like a month ago, and he got the package within 2 days. Literally in 2 business days, he got the order from Florida. So from Florida all the way, I don't know where in Canada, maybe like Montreal or like Quebec, but he got it in 2 days. So internationals typically get the products within like 2 to 4 business days, which is just as fast as those who purchase in America, right? Yeah, you're paying a little bit more because you're international for the shipping, but you do get the product at the same exact speed, which is really cool. Um, let's see what else we got. I said Cameroon, Canada, the Cayman Islands, China, Chile, Colombia, Croatia, Cyprus, Denmark, right? Dominican Republic, Egypt. Like I could go here all day. Greece, Ghana, Germany, Georgia. Um, I've shipped to the Netherlands already. I've shipped to Israel, Spain, France, right? All of these countries, South American countries as well, right? Everything is there. Everything is there. Now let me just go back real fast. And so if anybody wants to check out our products, we are, of course, you can purchase directly on our website. Just go to Kovras.com. And for anybody that is in the United States of America, if you spend more than $30, you will get free shipping, free US shipping over $30. And then, of course, on the home page, I have to have our ingredients listed as well. And you guys can learn a little bit more about the product, what's inside, what are the ingredients, and why is it so beneficial for your hair. So not only does it style your hair, but it also nourishes it all day and promotes many hair benefits. they're all listed right here. And then yeah, that's what I got for today. So that's our style. You guys got a nice little Organiwax tutorial, so you can learn how to use the product, right? Brand new Organiwax, just came out within the past week. Highly recommend for those that usually get like medium hold products. This is a perfect product for you. And yeah, definitely a lighter hold than Organic Clay or high hold, but still in that medium range, not low, not high. It's like the perfect little medium. And then any last questions? I'm trying not to end the live stream too early because I want you guys to get the opportunity to purchase the jar of Organic Clay to get the 2 free samples, right? Because if you get the jar of Organic Clay, you get the 2 samples as well of organic cream and organic wax. So that's what we're doing today. That's our little live stream exclusive promotion. Let's see. Yo, it's Junior. What's up, brother? Just got the #1 gifter badge. Oh, that's cool. Appreciate that, bro. What type of questions do we have, if any? All right, does anybody have any questions for me? If you're, curious about the product, if it'll work for you, maybe what type of product would work best for your type of hair, or whatever type of hairstyle you like to give yourself normally. What do you guys think? What you think? What you think? Hey, Junior just followed me. Let's go. Thanks for the follow. And yeah, really quick, my hair right now is about 3.25 inches, right? 3.25 inches in length. So I thought it was a little bit longer. I thought it was more toward like 4 because it just looks really big when I put my hair up. As you guys saw earlier, the volume was crazy. But yeah, I thought it was a little bit longer. I guess not. I still need to wait at least another 2 months, probably until like after the holidays, for me to do the 1930s inspired hairstyle, where I just want to have the mustache with a nice slick back. I think that looked really sweet. What's up, Freddie Mauricio Gonzalon, my man. Gave me the flex guy. All right. That's cool. Any like not questions, but do you guys have any recommendations or anything that you guys would like to see more of on, like, I guess maybe the live streams, for the videos, the shorts that I do? Is there anything that you guys would like to see me do more of, or maybe like try something new for videos, just like to kind of get like a Q&A type of thing going on, or like a poll? Uh, let's see. Okay, we've got a few questions coming in here. Javid, what's up, dude? Bro, do a mullet cut without trimmer. Without the trimmer? What do you mean? You mean the clipper? Like a scissor only type of mullet? My hair's not long enough. You guys wouldn't see a hairstyling video for a long time, at least a self haircut video for a while, if I tried to get my mullet to grow back. It would take at least 6 months. So you guys would be videoless for like 6 months if I try to get the mullet going. Squale sucks. Okay, that's a great name. Hello, just tuned in. Can Organiwax be used to wax unwanted back hair? Bro, I don't understand what's the, like, that's not even a real question. I mean, dude, listen, I'll tell you this. Say something stupid one more time. You won't be watching my videos anymore. Yeah, I don't appreciate that disrespect, brother, man. I don't appreciate that disrespect. You're wasting my time and you're wasting everyone else that's watching. We're at real questions only. Squall, if I see you, if I see, yeah. No, it's not a hair removal product, bro. Dude, if you watch my videos, you know that I do hair cutting and hair styling and hair grooming, right? I'm not waxing my hair off. All right, maybe I'm being a little too harsh, but maybe I'm not. I don't know. But no, to keep it 100, right? Just to keep it simple, this is not a hair removal product. This is a hair styling product, all right? It's a hair styling product. I spent the entire live stream styling my hair with my product. All right? I'm a little bit heated. I don't appreciate, that type of comment, but I'll let it slide for now. Javid, is it possible? Is what possible? You didn't clarify your question. Are you trying to cut your hair with just scissors? Or are you trying to just avoid using a trimmer one? Like, what do you mean by trimmer? Do you mean clipper or trimmer? And are you trying to cut your hair with just scissors only for a mullet? What are you trying to do? Yeah, I mean, dude, anything's possible. Anything's possible. Yeah, if you wanna cut your hair with just scissors to give yourself a mullet, it's completely possible. But of course, it's going to be difficult, dude. Like, I mean, just sit there and think, with a comb in one hand and a scissor in another, and you have multiple mirrors here, and you have to bend your arms like this, right? To use scissors to cut the longer length in the back. Like, it's possible to do, but it's going to be quite difficult, right? It's going to be quite difficult. I mean, so cutting your own hair it's not easy to do, but there are many easy versions to get started. But anything that comes with the back of your hair, it's always going to be more difficult than, let's say, the sides or the top, right? Especially if you're doing like very precise cuts toward the bottom half, that's where it gets pretty difficult. That's why I say, like, taper fades. Taper fades are usually the hardest type of fades, not because of like the sides. The sides are actually really, really easy, like the easiest. But then when you get to the back, because there's a lot of precise cutting and blending, the back's where it usually gets the hardest. Uh, Squall. When you think of wax, you think about hair removal, no? I honestly don't. No. I honestly don't. I mean, maybe that's like a girl thing, like when you get like a wax, like a Brazilian wax type of thing, you wax off hair. But no, the product is, it's a hairstyling product, right? It's a medium hold matte finish hairstyling product, right? And you know, maybe you're new to the channel, maybe you don't know, but I only ever talk about cutting my own hair, and styling my hair, and pretty much anything from the beard to my scalp. This is pretty much what I talk about on my channel, right? I don't talk about waxing or anything like that. I don't talk about doing that stuff. Yeah, Organiwax is just like beeswax is a wax that you have inside hairstyling products, where you use lanolin wax as well for hairstyling. You have to use waxes if you want a natural like hold. So yeah, the wax is just like the name, so that it's like a more of a medium name, right? Clay is more of a firm name. Wax is like a medium name. Cream is obviously like a low name. Ayub, I like your hair because it's short and it's brown. Thanks, man. Yeah, yeah, super healthy hair. My hair looks super healthy, and I'd say it's mainly in part to my diet and my products. Yeah, I've been literally styling my hair with my products for when have I started doing this? I've been with like the finished product. I'd say I've been styling my hair for at least 3 to 4 months, like on a regular basis. So my hair is very healthy right now, super duper healthy. And the thing is, what's great about the products is that it also like thickens your hair too, which I like a lot. You know, I've already got pretty thick hair, but it makes your hair a lot thicker too. Adds a lot of volume, as you guys can see. And if you guys saw in the very beginning of the live stream, my hair was just a complete and utter mess, right? I had hairs going in all types of curly, swervy, different directions, right? It was a complete and utter mess. The second I put Organiwax in my hair, right, our hairstyling product, is the second that, you know, look how easy my hair was just tamed, right? If you guys saw in the very beginning, especially on YouTube, because you can rewind, the very beginning of the stream, my hair looked like a complete and utter disaster. And then I was even nervous. I was like, uh-oh, like, am I going to be able to style this correctly? Because my hair is it just looks so bad. Like, it's curly in all different weird directions. But yeah, no, it worked great. Organiwax did its job, and my hair styled. It looks really nice, you know? It looks really, really nice. And I got a nice hairstyle to go along with it. I think there was one question. I'm gonna answer like one or two last questions, and then we can get going for the day. Emelec, what's up, amigo? Hope all is well. For me, it gets difficult to cut my hair when I have to use my left hand. Your left hand? Oh, you're one of those that switches. You're a switch hander. I can't use my left hand, dude. Nah, if I need to cut anything on this side, I just bend my arm around and I just do this, right? You will not catch me using my left hand when I cut my own hair. I have the absolute worst motor skills with my left hand. So I'm strictly righty with everything. Right? I go right everywhere. I don't know how you can use your left hand. That's really hard. Bowtie boy, you have very healthy hair. Thanks for all you do in the tutorials. Do you prefer cutting your hair on top with scissors over clippers? Do I prefer cutting my hair on top with scissors over clippers? Probably with scissors. Yeah, with scissors, I honestly think cutting your hair with scissors is actually quite easy. And you know, for me, it's like a really cool. What's the right word to use? It just feels really cool cutting your own hair on top with scissors, because I just envision my head as like a grid, right? Like just like in math class how we had grid paper and there was just a bunch of like boxes side by side. Like I just look at the top of my head like a grid with like imaginary lines drawn into it, right, in all directions. And I just really like cutting my hair and like being able to have the skill to manipulate whether I want to do texture or just cut straight horizontally or like thin it out with thinning shears. Like that type of skill and that I'd say skill to be able to change it up and do the many different types of techniques to get a different result was really cool. Because clippers is just easy, just nice and simple. But I think scissors is definitely better for the hair on top. For me, I like that better. Well, good question. Javid, subscribe. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. All right. Any last questions? I'll do one more question if we have one, right? Let me just grab some water. I'll do one more question and then I'll get going. Yeah, scissors, bro. It's good to get your skills up, right? Thinning shear especially. Right? If you have the thinning shears, highly recommend you get thinning shears. Not only are they great for just blending, but they're fantastic for cleaning up the fade and getting rid of hard lines and getting rid of what's it called? Bulky areas. And you know what else I did that I haven't, I didn't even tell you guys. I made my self haircut course completely free, which if you guys want to jump over to YouTube, any video that you guys see on YouTube, on the bottom of the description, right? Kouras, my brand new hair company, has sponsored and given the ability to make my course free. So now my $200 course plus my book and all of my full-length self haircut tutorials are now 100% free, right? I've got hundreds of students that have paid me over $200 to learn how to cut their own hair. I've made that course now free, and the only thing in exchange that I don't even want anything in return, right? But if you do want to show your support, Kouras is the sponsor. Kouras is the reason why you have the course to learn from. So that's pretty much it. All right, we're good. No more questions. Cool. So for those of you guys that jumped on and got yourself a jar of organic clay during the live, you will also be getting a half-ounce tin of organic cream and organic wax, or low hold and medium hold half-ounce tins. All right. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed something. Oh, well, I hope you enjoyed the whole thing, but hope you learned something about how I style my hair using my 3-step process with, of course, my all-natural products. Okay, only 6 ingredients. So fantastic products for your hair and a styler at the same time. So thank you guys for joining, and maybe I'll see you guys sometime on Tuesday when I go live again. So thanks so much. God bless. I'll see you guys soon.